All right. I was, look, I don't like to brag when I fucking have an impulse or I have an insight or I have a feeling and I just go with it on the show right as soon as I get that feeling. And then I'm right about it, which happens way too often, quite frankly. In fact, if you hate steel toe, you ought to just stop and be a lover of the toe because I never miss. It's fucking ridiculous. It's eerie. It's like I'm one of those people on Manifest. David, the singer guy that I'd never heard of until a dead teenager showed up in his Tesla's trunk. That is wild, right? Like, this guy's got millions of followers. I did not know anything about this music guy's career, but I do know that he has a teenager, a rotting teenager in his trunk of his Tesla. Hey, do you know David? And by the way, his name's not even David. This is how you know our country's fucked. He spells it D4vd, which is like Democrats for venereal disease. D4vd. But it's David, which is why Chad Buzmak tried to start getting people to spell my name 44RON. That's not how you spell my name. But David D4vd, don't know him from music, but know him from the dead girl in his trunk. So they were able to identify that woman's body, and they got the name of the teenager in the trunk. Remember when this story first broke and the media was like, he hasn't been driving it. It's been on loan. It's just in his name. It's not the car he typically drives. They were trying to say, look, this poor David guy, some teenager showed up dead in the trunk of a car he owns. Oh, man, that's a terrible thing to happen to somebody. And then yesterday, they were able to find out that it was a teenage girl, and they identified her. And I said, wait a minute. I guarantee you, this David guy had sex with this teenager, and she threatened to go public, and it would ruin his career. Obviously, hopefully, it would ruin his career. Don't worry, we'll stick up for you. We've done this many times before. They would, his career would be destroyed by an allegation that he had a sexual relationship with a 14 or 15-year-old girl. So I think he gave his car to two of his boys. I think his boys took care of her. They put her in the trunk. They parked it on the wrong street. The car got towed. It got sent to the impound. There's no way to get in there and get the body. They were walking past it, smelled like rotting corpse. They opened up the trunk. Sure enough, there it is. I think that this David, and this sounded like a crazy theory yesterday, but now that more of this information has come out, I am, as the kids are now saying, 10 toes down. And by the way, I think once you cross 40, you got to stop fucking saying shit like that. I feel like a douche just saying it, but I am 100% all the way in on this. David had this underage girl killed because they had a sexual relationship. And now a couple more pieces fell into place yesterday, and I'm even more ardent on this. David has canceled his Seattle show and is pausing his tour after the body was identified from the Tesla. And it was identified as a 15-year-old girl, Latino girl. I believe, here, TMZ has the report. Let's let them tell us the story.
We have a lot to get to today. We have been telling you about a body parts found in the trunk of a Tesla owned by the singer David. We now know who the victim is in this case, and there are a lot of twists and turns.
Yes, the victim, as it turns out, is a 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas. And Celeste Rivas had gone missing about a year ago. Now, how we got that information that she had gone missing came just days after police reported finding the body parts in this Tesla.
So we should say that this girl apparently had either run away or disappeared.
Yes.
Like you said, it was a year ago, April. So
did she run away with this David guy? Did this David guy interact with her?
The police have identified her, but here's one of the twists. Last Wednesday, right after the car was found,
right,
we got a tip that this body may be that of Celeste's. We got in touch with Celeste's mother, And the mother told us, because what the police had come out with was that the girl had a tattoo.
I thought we were going to get to this in the next story. Let's just do it all at once. Okay. David has a dead teenager in the trunk of his car at an impound lot. Teenager turns out to be a missing Latina woman. David cancels all of his shows. He cancels his Seattle show, pauses his tour. He's not going to go on tour anymore. I'm telling you, this guy is going away. And now the tattoo part. This is the part that's got me all the way 100% all in that this David guy had something to do with this chick's death is the tattoo part of this.
That the girl had a tattoo on her right index finger that said S.
Even before they could find out her name.
Right.
Shut the fuck up, Harvey. Harvey is tense. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm on a roll here. There's nothing worse than you're on a roll and someone goes, let me add something into this. And you're like, motherfucker, I was getting to that part. By the way, I have to credit Harvey Levin, and some of you might be really mad that I'm going to do this because, it's you. But he holds on to, he's a good guy to tell your sources to. He knows how to keep his fucking trap shut. That's probably why the police give him information and stuff, too. They know he's not going to blow up the investigation.
They obviously had the body parts, and they released some information.
And it was on her index finger. It said SHHH with 3 dots or 4 dots. And that's all we knew.
Get ready.
The mother told us that my daughter had a tattoo on her right index finger that said the same thing.
That's not good.
And that the tattoo, she told us, in fact, Anakin,
you were supposed to lead TMZ into freedom, not lead it into darkness. Anakin, my allegiance is to the news, to democracy. Sorry, there's no fucking way this asshole's name is Anakin. God damn it. Fucking Gen X parents are the worst. Anakin, oh.
She only spoke Spanish, so Anakin spoke to her.
She did.
And she said that she had a boyfriend.
And then he killed a shitload of younglings.
That's right, that she had a boyfriend and his name was David. And the mother never really got in contact with David, she never saw him.
She didn't know who the David was.
She had heard of him.
Ah! So the mom said she has a boyfriend named David. We're not done yet because apparently they're going to keep going with this. And in this, there's one point I'm waiting for them to bring up that got me all the way 100% this motherfucker had something to do with killing this teenage girl.
And it seemed like the last time that she had seen her daughter was when she had gone out with David.
So this David may have, allegedly, my opinion, not a statement of fact, blah, 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 blah. This David guy might have been hoe running underage girls. He might have been Epsteining. He might have been R. Kellyan. He might have been keeping the dungeon. I wonder if more girls, if they arrest this guy and they have him in custody, I wonder if more girls don't come forward. I can understand why girls wouldn't come forward now. I mean, Jesus, he's out there and he's fucking might be whacking people. But I wonder if because guys like this don't just find a 13, 14-year-old girl. They find many 13 or 14-year-old girls. It's a fucking, what do you call it? It's a pathology with these guys.
So we called LAPD robbery homicide, and we gave them the information. We gave them the mother's phone number. We gave them her name, obviously, and also told the detective that she had told us about the tattoo. We added the fact that it was red, which they hadn't.
Right, so they hadn't
disclosed.
They had not released that information.
So, and the tattoo on the finger said, shh. That was the tattoo. Shh. I'm waiting for them to get to that part, the best part of it. Well, not the best part, but you know what I mean. The most revealing part.
And the detective was, poker faced. Or
that's what they have to do.
And just said, thank you very much. Mama. And that was it until today when
that's bad romance. I'm sorry. I fucked up my Lady Gaga. Hey, by the way, is there a better Lady Gaga song than You and I? It's fucking why we're having We were having a good show. I had just gotten away from the gay for a little bit, and then I just effortlessly spouted out something homoerotic like, is there a better Lady Gaga song than You and I? Why can't I stop being gay for 5 fucking seconds?
They now have identified the girl as the girl who is the girl of the month of that woman.
Right, the daughter of that woman.
Right.
So there's another twist with that tattoo.
Yes.
A very interesting one in some photos that we found.
Get ready.
Of
Get ready.
David.
Correct.
Now, we should say that David has been on tour during all of this. He
canceled any of his shows.
Until
today, he started canceling shows. Okay. But this girl had been decomposing for a long time. This is why I'm saying I think he had his boys handle it. You get ready.
Had been on a tour, and in fact, just last night performed in Seattle.
Yeah.
And police had they have not named him a person of interest.
Nope.
Not named him a suspect. They
Not
just
yet.
know that the car belongs to him.
Yeah.
Now, the photos that we found of David. And a tattoo that he has is very, very interesting.
So we found photos from last September where he has
look at that.
on his
What's that?
pointer finger of his right hand
the same finger as hers.
The same exact finger, the exact same tattoo. It's in.
He has a shush tattoo on the same finger that she has a shush tattoo. That is a trafficking branding thing. That's a brand. He put a brand on her. Okay, you know what? Lawyers, cease and desist, sue me. He had something to do with this girl's death. This guy has fucked this girl. This guy had something to do with her death. This David did some fucked up shit when it comes to this girl. First of all, it's his fucking car. Only if you're famous and rich do you get the benefit of the doubt on something like that. If a dead 14-year-old shows up in any one of the trunks of our cars, whether we're guilty or not, we're fucking guilty. And then this guy has the 14-year-old girl in the trunk of his car. Then we find out that she told her mom she had a boyfriend named David. And then we find out that they have the same fucking hook finger tattoo that says shh, which is what you would say about a relationship between a grown man and a 13-year-old. Or the Trump administration's official policy on Jeffrey Epstein. Shh. Maybe Trump has the tattoo. We don't know. I don't get tats. All right, let's continue on here. Maybe I'm being a gossipy bitch, but I love this shit. This guy is guilty as sin.
Black, so it's not red ink, and I do want to be fair. Obviously, we're not insinuating anything here.
I am. I'll insinuate. I don't have a career. I'll insinuate. This guy had sex with this underage girl and then probably had something to do with her being killed.
Tattoo it was very popular.
She wanted to come forward. He wanted to break up. She was going to come forward. Boom.
It's a tattoo that Rihanna made popular in 2008.
Oh my God, Rihanna had sex with it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't buy it. But they had the same tattoo in the same place. I've never heard of this tattoo being a thing. I know about tribal tattoos and the barbed wire when Goldberg was a thing. I know about whore tattoos, eagle chest pieces. I know about sluts with entire sleeves. I don't know about the shush thing.
And a bunch of SHHH,
Lindsay Lohan had
a bunch
one.
of celebrities.
Yeah.
A ton of people get it because you do this, so it makes sense why it would be.
No, I'm starting to think that now this is some kind of a famous person Hollywood sex cult thing.
On that finger, but it is interesting that he has the exact same tattoo.
Rihanna got the shush tattoo because that was Chris Brown's favorite thing to say to her.
LAPD.
Oh, I'm canceled. That's a domestic abuse joke, guys. Got to cancel me. ABC, got to come get me.
Homicide Division is investigating this case. They still have not said it's a murder.
Correct. Meaning that
they
don't know.
Right. They haven't said it's a murder. It's just a 14-year-old girl who was found in the trunk of a famous guy's Tesla. I mean, she probably accidentally crawled in there and then ate some bad sushi and shit herself to death in the trunk of a car.
The cause of death, obviously, yes, the body was dismembered. and was, where the parts were in a bag that was in the Tesla.
Yeah, it sounds like cancer. So it really sounds like cancer to me. You know what? That's usually, can we Google that? Can we get WebMD on that? So if you die in a Tesla trunk split up into pieces in Glad bags, I think that's dysentery. I could be wrong.
But they don't know what the cause of
and we
death
don't want to
is.
seem dumb to you guys that we're saying what people are.
No, hey, Harvey, I would never, not in a million years, buddy. I would never say you seem dumb to me. Say, remarkably Jewy today, Harvey, but never dumb.
Saying, of course it's a murder. I mean, theoretically, it could be a body where somebody died and then they did it after the fact. Would not be murder.
Which happens all the time with roadkill, not with people. Not. Oh man, I found this girl when I was walking in the woods, and I got so scared I just chopped her up into 6 pieces and put her in garbage bags. You talk about bad crisis management skills. When your immediate impulse when you find a body and nothing bad happened is you just start chopping it up and putting it in bags. It's for convenient transportation of the corpse. They can put her back together at the morgue like a jigsaw puzzle. No. Nobody does that. Nobody has ever just found a body that died from natural causes and then went, well, I guess we got to slice them apart.
But
we don't know.
The part that, why would you do that?
Right.
Right. If someone fell down the stairs and broke their neck in an accident, why would you dismember the body?
Right.
Fell down the stairs and broke their neck. What is this, a fucking Lifetime movie? Jesus, buddy. Yeah, David 1,000% killed that girl. She died because of him. Somehow. He's involved. He's involved with her death. $1 from 383 Novocaine says Steel Toe's new theme song. What's my new theme song? Yeah. You have to admit there is no better fucking Phoenix analogy than me. Not only that, the fact that I'm still standing, the fact that it drives so many fucking people nuts and causes them to have meltdowns every single day when they wake up in the morning. I get off on it a little bit. I change my pants a couple times a day. Also, $2 from Dan Vicious says he apparently released a song called Romantic Homicide on her birthday. Ah!